Yeah, hello, I'm back. So, what are the cues to show you that your baby is hungry? Your baby needs food. How will you see as a mother? Somebody told me, oh, the baby will cry. No, 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 no. You failed. You failed to see the signs. Crying is the last option for your baby to tell you that, Mommy, I'm hungry. What if the baby is not hungry? When the baby is wet, the baby can cry. When the baby has a tummy upset, the baby can cry. So please don't tell me when the baby is crying, the baby needs food. No. The first thing you see to show you that the baby is hungry is sometimes you see the baby moving the mouth up and down. Other times you see the baby doing this. You understand? I'm bringing my tongue out to show you all the signs that the baby does. Other times you see the baby smacking the mouth. You think the baby is saying mommy. No, the baby is not calling you. The baby is saying I'm hungry. Other times you see the baby putting the hand in the mouth. Other times you see the baby doing, he's saying mommy, I'm hungry. Please feed me. You have eaten fufu. You have eaten rice. You have eaten burger and drunk soup. What about me? Please, mommy, feed me. Then the last option is the baby starts crying. That, oh, mommy, you fail to see my signs. So feed me now. Please, do you understand? Now let us move on to how to feed your baby. I'm in a car, so I can't show you the appropriate chair. But when you are coming to feed, make sure that you are comfortably sitting in the chair, like how I'm sitting in the car. Your back should be, you should get a chair with a back like how I am in the car seat. Then your chair should have hands at both sides. Okay, hands, because when you are breastfeeding, you will get tired, especially those of us with big babies. Okay, so when you are tired, you should have pillows at the hands of the chair. Okay, at least two pillows. That will help to support your what, your elbow. Okay, the reason why some children refuse to take one breast is that, let me use myself as an example. I'm left-handed. Okay, so I'm very strong in my left hand. So I would always prefer to put the baby at my left breast. So if the baby is always on my left breast, the baby is used to my left breast. So if I shift the baby to my right breast, I may not have control. I may be weak in my right hand. So if I don't have a support, okay, if I don't have any support to support my right hand when I get tired, the baby will not feel secured and loved. Okay, because I will be, is it fidgeting? Yes, I'll be fidgeting or fondling with the child. Okay, and the child will not be stable and the child will not feel so loved. So when I put the baby on my right breast, because I don't have support, because I am not comfortable, the baby will also not be comfortable. So the baby associates lack of comfort or lack of security with the right breast. But if I have supports or armrests, okay, on the chair, when when the baby finishes with one breast and I put the baby on the other breast, the baby will be able to have the support the baby needs. Okay, so my hand will be on at least two pillows like this. Okay, I wouldn't have to be stressing or straining my hand to support my child. No, my hand is resting on the what, the armrest, with the two pillows supporting me, so I'll be able to do what, breastfeed my baby on the right breast well. Okay. Other times also, the chair we sit in is not comfortable, and you find mothers bending, okay, bending their back to breastfeed their children, and that is a no-no. You cannot do that. When you do that, you are not comfortable. Once you are not comfortable, you'll be fidgeting. Other times, when you are breastfeeding your baby, you don't give your baby the full attention. Feeding time is attention time for the baby. You don't watch Kunkumbagia. You don't watch Acapulco Bay. You don't watch Osofodazi. Neither do you watch any telenovela when you are doing breastfeeding. You don't cook when you are breastfeeding. That is why we need support. When you are pregnant, okay, start greeting people anyhow. I always tell my patients this, because you need people to come and help you. So when you see somebody in the morning, hello, good morning, hello, good afternoon, you can greet somebody like 10 times. Because when you deliver, if Accra stay by plan, we are alone here with our partners. So if you are not free with people when you deliver, you'll be sorry. Oh, if your mother is not around, you'll be more than sorry. It is your friends who will help you. So please, let people come and support you. Please, do you understand? So that you don't have a lot of work to do. When you are breastfeeding and you always look into your baby's face, the baby feels loved and protected. So you can continue breastfeeding for a long time, and your baby doesn't need to cut on breastfeeds for at some months. So if you feed one breast to the baby and one breast alone to the baby will what, feel accustomed to that breast and will not take the other breast. If you don't treat the baby well when you are breastfeeding, mind you, these babies are more sensitive than we are. They associate, they read meanings into things. So if you don't treat your baby well when you are breastfeeding, if you don't look into the eyes, if you don't have time for the child, you are breastfeeding and you are talking anyhow, you are breastfeeding and you are eating. No. That's why when you are a mother, we tell you that do everything as fast as possible. If your baby is sleeping, you do everything fast. You also go and sleep. When the baby wakes up, you wake up with the baby. Breastfeeding time is not time for friends. Breastfeeding time is time for you and the baby, so that the baby can have all the support, can have all the security the child feels that he or she can get, and that you will establish lactation or continue lactation for a very long time. Then let us eat well. Breastfeeding mothers don't eat twice a day. Even 3 times is not adequate. At least 4 times with some snacks in between. And you take lots and lots of water. You see, that's why when your mother comes to visit you, with every food you eat, even when you are eating rice, she wants to serve you soup. Every meal, she wants to serve soup. It also helps with the milk flow. The milk has already been produced, but the flow is what important. The more you breastfeed, the more the breast milk will be produced, and impulses will be sent to the brain to release the breast milk. If you don't breastfeed more, you wouldn't have enough breast milk for your child. If you are under constant stress, constant underlined with red pen, if you are under constant stress, forget about breastfeeding your child, because you may not be able to produce breast milk. If you are anemic, starting from pregnancy, if you have anemia, you may not be able to produce enough breast milk for your child. So this what answers some of our questions. See you in my next video.